Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm out here with the Bass Banger, and we are going to do a trailer mod today. So if you have a jet ski trailer and you're putting a John boat on your trailer, one of the things that you're going to notice is even when you get it placed nice on the bunks down here, when you go to pull this boat up onto the trailer, the front end is tied down here because you use your winch to kind of, secure the boat up in the front. But the back is going to float, and while you're walking to your truck to try and pull out of the water, the back end of this boat's going to swing around and it's not going to be aligned on your trailer. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on some side bunks here today. It was a pretty cheap kit that I grabbed from Amazon. I will put the link in the description for you so that you can go and get it. It was the cheapest that I could find. Totally universal, should fit any trailer. And so we're going to show you that kit real quick. Couple of bolts, put it on there. Should be a short video for you, but just in case you want to watch it, let's get these bunks on.
You're watching Florida Man TV. Let's do this.
All right, folks. So we've got our pre-carpeted bunks. What a really crappy carpet job, to be honest with you. It's wow. Didn't even do the seams properly on the corners, but whatever. What do you expect for a cheap kit? Anyway, pre-carpeted bunks is nice though. You got your universal brackets, which we'll show you here in a second. You've got, of course, your little arms here, and then you've got your universal U-bolts here. Now these are supposed to have a little dimple in the top so that you can crisscross them, but it appears that they cheaped out on that too. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get one rigged up here, show you how it goes on. You won't need to see the other side, and then this video will be quick and easy. All right guys, so this is how it'll look on the trailer. This arm gets connected to the trailer, of course adjusted accordingly. It's one of those brackets. You take two of these brackets and they're going to go up here like this, and then they get screwed to the bunk. You can imagine if I pick up the bunk and just put it up here and screw it into these two plates right there. So pretty easy stuff, shouldn't take you but a couple of minutes. And you take your U-bolts here and you just run them down there, clamp it down. So let's get one side installed. Well, as it goes with this build, nothing's going as planned. Universal my rear end. This is not gonna work. To get my bunks close to the boat here, I need a whole bunch of wood to stack up or something, because we got a big old gap and I'm all the way in down here, so I can't really put this in any further. That's as far in as she goes. If I do, it starts kicking it up and out even further. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to reevaluate this thing and figure out what the heck I'm gonna do, because she's not gonna fit. Okay, we figured out a solution. It's not optimal, but we should have enough ground clearance. Probably not the best way to do it, but it will kind of fit this way. You can see we're gonna have the bunk up here. We'll have to drill a hole down here, no big deal. Oh crap. We'll have to drill a hole down here, of course, to mount our brackets so that our bracket can go in there. But this is going to work once we kind of get it all buttoned up here. So you don't really need to see much more, other than I had to go down to this lower brace and put the U-bolts there. I couldn't put it right here to get it close enough. So this gives me, by angling this down, this gives me a more straight up and down bar, which brings it closer to the boat so I can actually get the bunks on there. So I guess it's universal, but not recommended. All right, I think I'm gonna do the bunks this way. They're not gonna be perfectly flush, like leaning this way, but this is why, because the hole won't line up. So we're gonna do it this way, kinda. That should be enough. I mean, they're just guide bunks to keep the boat from moving back and forth while you're loading it on the trailer and strapping it down. So I think this will be good. Went ahead and we marked our hole on each side here that we got to drill. And we're gonna do the other side as a loose install like this, mount the bunks, and then we'll tighten all this stuff down here once we are sure that the boat is centered and everything is where we want it. If you guys were wondering how I knew how big the hole was, using my step bit here, you might be able to see I've got a Sharpie mark on both sides here. All you do is you just put it in an existing hole and you see where it's going to rest at, if you have an existing hole, and then just put your Sharpie mark on there. And now when you're spinning, you can see the black line and you know how deep to go. Just a little tip. Alright guys, we are back in the tent here because, well, it's raining. It just won't let me finish this project at all. Now, if you know anything about John boats, the widest point of the boat is not at the back. It kind of bows right here in the middle. So, if we have our bunks tight against the back, when we go to load the trailer, or load the boat on the trailer, it's gonna pinch right there. So even though I've never done this before, I'm pretty sure that the bunks don't need to be real tight up against the back. They're guide bunks. They just keep the boat from swinging in the water there while you're trying to load it on the trailer. So what we're gonna do is we are going to pull the boat back on the trailer to its widest point, and then we're gonna set the bunks. I have my bunks loose here, you can see. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let them kind of push themselves out, get to the widest point, then we'll set our U-bolts permanently and tighten everything down, and I think we will have this install done. And sorry for the rain noise on the tent. All right, we are all tightened up. We're tightened our bunks up here on the bracket. We've tightened all of our U-bolts there, positioned the clamps where we want them. And now we're gonna crank it forward and see where she sits in her final resting place. Another tip, everybody does this wrong. They leave this latch engaged here when they're bringing their boat in, and you hear as they're ratcheting it in. Don't do that. That's amateur crap. Leave your latch down till the boat's almost up, then put your safety latch up, do your last couple of clicks, but don't just clickety 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 all the way in. Irritates the hell out of me. All right, anyway, we've got it all rigged up here. She's on. This is where it aligned over here, which is pretty good. Man, that's nice and tight. It's sitting kind of under the rail, which is good, I guess. Is holding the boat in the right position, we hope. Let's go see where we're at over here, see if we got a gap. Ah, not too bad. Yeah, just a little bit of a gap on the back side here. You can see it not really touching, but we are too far to the right on our bunk here. We want this boat to be over a little bit more, but it does get it on the trailer. And that's our goal, to get it on the trailer. So once we're on the trailer, all we got to do is just bump it over. And now we should be, yep, we're centered on our trailer. So we are good to go, guys. Guide bunks installed. All right. Well, that was more of a project than I had anticipated it was going to be, but we got it on there. We'll be able to guide the boat on, crank it on the trailer, pull the truck out of the water, pull the trailer out of the water with the truck, and not worry about our boat like sliding off and getting caught between the bunks all sideways. So a job well done is one that gets done, and we are done. This is the final installment for any kind of build that is going on with the bass banger here or the trailer. So we're done. That's it. Project complete. I am happy. Now I can just wake up, go fish, come home, park it. Don't have to worry about any more build stuff. So appreciate you watching this video. I know it was a really kind of a lame video. You're putting bunks on a trailer. It's a couple of bolts, not a big deal, but you never know who's going to find this video, and that's why I do these videos, is so that if you can learn from my mistakes, because I am full disclosure, I film the whole process. I don't just show you like, oh, hey, we're putting it on, look how great I am. I show you what it's like to actually install this stuff and have to figure it out. Where's it gonna go? How's it gonna work? So the kit, it's okay, right? Link is down below for Amazon if you want this kit. It is really inexpensive, but I don't know, man, there might be better kits out there. You might want to pay up a little more money, but if it works, I guess I can't knock the company. So at any rate, appreciate you guys watching the video. Got a frog singing back here, so I'm gonna sign off on the frog note. And if you like this kind of stuff, hit the like button for me, subscribe if you want to follow me on my journey, and I will see you on the next one.